Da-na-na-na. Da-da-na-na-na. 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 Kind of want to play bad. Kind of want to play bad to the bone. You think if I play music, the stream will be able to hear it? Oh, probably. It's. Oh, where my phone at? Without being copyrighted. I don't think I can. I'm just kidding. I do not want a carrot. I made out with a girl. Twice. Do you think I... Do you think I pull? Pull. 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 Do you think... Do you think I pull? Do you think I pull? Like, women? I pour more than you do is insane. I mean... Yeah... I don't want to talk to her no more. I don't even think I can handle even seeing her. She's not... In, in my eyes, she's not herself anymore. I don't know who she is. I need to make an iron farm. Not an, oh my god, not an iron farm, sorry. I need to make an internet farm. What'd you say? What'd you do? What? I didn't even hear you! I'm gonna get banned. You just banned me, dude. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I didn't even hear you. Okay, we are in the clear. For some reason, the YouTube can't hear you, even if I put it where they can. I kissed a girl, I liked it.
Went for a ride, and they randomly got approached by a moto cop. He rode up right next to them and got them all to pull over. You're good to go on yours. Everything comes and back for it, like man, get yours out, anything. Yeah, it's not tuned yet. All right, so you're not gonna need to tune it. I'm saying like on the ground here, and it's gonna backfire like crazy. So this biker got passed by a reckless driver. Again, this is what happened. He's an idiot. He was coming up on me so damn fast that like I thought he was gonna hit me. The driver wasn't finished just yet. Slowing down on the side of the road, and this is what he had to say. What's up, bro? Hey, why you coming up on me so fast, bro? What are you talking about, bro? It's an electric moped. It's not the made in the bike lane, bro. It's an actual electric motorcycle. That's cool, man. Yeah, then you should know not to ride on the road, bro, because I don't want to get hit, all right? The other car was slowing down in front of me. Okay, all right. All right. This girl was riding her motorcycle, and she dropped it in traffic, and with some incredible timing, this cop showed up right behind her. Alright, so I think it's time to switch it up on the Corvette, and let me tell you why. Basically, what's happened is I got the tires changed because I got new rear tires, and found out that I will burn this planet down before I spend enough minutes living among these animals. Maybe this time you learn. Are you guys talking about me? No. I'm going to get a drink. Do you want anything? Do you want something to drink? It's me. You're bad. I know. Will you teach me? Son? Yes. Like you. It's me. Yep. Are you guys talking about me? No.
Pizza parkour. Pizza parkour. Where did that cat come from? Is there any villager that just lets? Is there any villager I can just sell buttons to? Not you helping that guy, but when it's me, you, and Micah, I just get murdered. I didn't mean to. I did it. I thought he was gonna get out of the elevator in time. And okay, CJ, this is whoa. This is very random. I'm glad that I'm not with her anymore, considering she kept us. Um, did you know she was bisexual? She kept that from me the whole time we were together, even before we broke up, and even when we got back together. She kept that from me. Yeah, and I mean, when she did tell me, I was like, I support. I told her I support her, and I don't really mind because half my friends are like that. So I feel like that should have comforted her even more, considering half my friends are gay. But she didn't tell me. She kept it a secret. It's fucked up. But that's like if is clearly homophobic, I would understand that. I'm not clearly homophobic. I All my friends are gay. I Not all my friends, but you know what I mean. I You're bi, and I still talk to you. And Jasmine knows all my friends. She knows half of them are gay, but for some reason kept that from me. Which I guess it's whatever, we're done, so it doesn't matter anymore. She just wants to be friends, even though she said I don't. She went from saying that she's gonna figure it out and have a way for us to get back together in the future, but isn't doing that at all. And she told me I asked if she had a crush on anybody, and I said I wasn't gonna get upset, but like, you know, she's like, there's this one guy. I don't know. You'll be upset. And I was like, no, I won't. Who is it? She said, fucking Dylan, the kid that asked her out while me and her was still together. So of course I'm gonna be mad at that. And Dylan literally got her in trouble with her dad, and she's gonna go for him. Excuse me. I I was like, what? A big problem, I guess, with us is I wasn't really comfortable with her family, but I was getting there. I talked to her dad. I was sitting with Dakota, and her dad started talking to me, and I was replying back, getting comfortable with them, you know? But it doesn't all that progress. Oh my goodness. I know. Dylan was out, mine and Jasmine's child. We was like, oh yeah, let's adopt Dylan. Like, as like a little cute couple thing we did. We would adopt everyone. Yeah, and so him in the first place even asking her out was weird. Yeah, I know he's like not even our real. He's 13 or 14. She's 15. He might be 12. He's not even in her grade. She's going down a grade. That's weird. I don't want to be known, like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be like a complete a-hole, but like, I don't want people to know I dated that. And me and her we were figuring it out. We were happy, you know, we were chilling, making jokes. And I don't know, I think did I send you the messages? I think you replied with "that's fucked up." I'm not too sure though. But it was pretty much just me comforting her, then her saying, "I'm sorry, Jeremy, I have to block you." No, you don't. If I was being a good friend and I was being a good like person, I I was like I was there for her, you know? And she just treats me like I was never a thing, like me and her never happened. That's not okay. And that's I have feelings. I'm a human, and I kept telling her whatever she does impacts me, and she just doesn't seem to care. And I mean, I loved her, I guess. I showed her that I loved her. I did everything in my power to, and and it's just like that. You're just gonna leave. You're just gonna leave like that, in that way again. And the first time she left, it was horrible. She left the worst way you possibly could, and I forgave her. No one in this world would have forgave. It's very hard to find people. Okay, hold on. Let me think before I talk. It's really hard to find people who would forgive her for that. And I I knew she wasn't like mentally okay, and it wasn't her fault. I didn't blame her for it, so I forgave her. Just for her to do this, just for her to show that she doesn't care who I am anymore. And I told her how I felt, and it's it's like she doesn't care. Can I ask who the two people watching the stream is real quick? Okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Good. Wait, Landon, are you still there? Oh, who's in chat? Who's in chat? Oh, see, hi, Landon. I was just talking about you know who. Um, and I did. I have now. There's three watching. There's still one more here. It's telling me it's telling me three. I fucking know. I'm trying to text. You do not judge how I play my games, okay? I will stop moving in the middle of being shot at just to text someone back. No, I did that a lot for you know who. And that's another thing I love. I love my games. I love playing them. It's how other people explain it. It's their escape, and I like it being my escape also. And I would stop like doing what I'm doing just to text her and make sure she's okay. Which I know is probably seems small, but it's for me it's a big thing, I guess. Can you stop fucking hitting me? Okay, does this look better? Oh, I'll just hold on. I'm gonna hide in the tower as I text. Uh, oh! Okay, did. I made the chicken farm. Now there's 5 people watching. So I'm gonna. Lol, guys, this is my lava. Uh, Everyone who's watching text where I know I can. Okay, it's just 3 again. I wish I could see who it is where I can, like, just in case it's someone I know, I don't want to accidentally be shit talking about them. Not that I shit talk. I'm just, everyone knows I'm shit talking one person. It's just, it's a way of life. You just gotta get over it. I said that to Jasmine. We were arguing. I wanted to call that morning, and she didn't call me that whole, like, morning and half the evening. What is an evening? Is it evening, morning? Yeah, then she texted me at 3, went through the whole morning without, like, I was wanting to call, and she went through the whole morning without texting or anything. And I knew she was awake. I knew she was awake because she did text, but like a little. Um, and I just wanted to call, bro. And then her not texting back and just leaving me on open or just being really dry, it was okay, whatever. So when she asked to call, I was like, no, I wanted to call earlier and you didn't, uh, like, call me, I guess. Didn't say anything about it. Then no, I'm not going to call you because that's just not fair. And she was like, she said some crap. I said, get over it. That made her really mad. Even though it's just get over it. It's not like I'm killing her whole family. Can you still hear me or am I just talking? Um, um, and I did, dude, I did everything. I did everything for this girl. Was, my mentality went down so much because of this girl. I would, I stopped caring how, I stopped caring about myself and started caring about her more. Because in my eyes, if she was happy, then I'm happy, and if she's okay, then I'm okay. And uh, I I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, move on, I guess, but like the memories are still there. The times we were happy and joyful are still there. I wish I could. I Every time it's been storming, I was been hoping lightning would just hit me and make me forget everything. It, I know. I'm just. I'm just. I can get a what? Will that make me forget everything or just a little? Okay. Depends how hard they stick it. Anywho, um, and when she dated this kid named Adele after we broke up the first time, I told her to. Yeah, I'm also telling Landon in the chat. I I wasn't really happy, and I thought she broke up with me for him. So I called them both a freak on my story. And I do regret this, by the way. And um, when I saw her in the hallway and I walked past her, I called her a freak. But she didn't say anything about me calling her a freak. She said something about me calling Adele a freak, and I said, go, I think I told her not to text me, go text her boy toy, aka Adele, and she was like, at school, she was like, first of all, he's not my boy toy. And I was like, I didn't really say anything because I knew I was in the wrong. But she started crying, and a teacher came over and made her walk away. Before that, like before she started yelling at me. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I am skipping way too far. Um, back it up a little. She, I was sitting, I was just sitting in the gym, and she came over, started yelling. I was like, "What are you talking?" I was high as fuck. I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And um, and whenever she walked off, a teacher came over. Oh wait, no, a teacher came over and she was still yelling at me. The teacher told her to go away, and the teacher started talking to me, and I told him everything, everything from square one, everything that's happened. I have no. One of the gym teachers, I I told him from when I told him my mistakes and her mistakes, everything, and he said he understood. He just told me to try to just avoid her. He said he understood. He went through the same thing. Then the second time, Jasmine came up and yelled at me. When she didn't come up to me, I said, Jasmine, come here. Because McKenna, the gay one, was texting me and was like, if you don't leave Jasmine alone, I'm going to leak you. If you don't leave Jasmine alone, I'm going to leak you. And I was like, okay, fucking do it, dude. Because if she leaks me, Jasmine's fucked. Either way, I don't care if my dick goes around. I'm just saying this, but I wouldn't actually do that, even if I got leaked, because I do care for her, and I don't want her to be like, I don't want her to kill herself because I did that. Anyway, so I asked Jasmine to come over to me. I asked her what McKenna was talking about, and she was like, oh, I don't know. She doesn't even have the photos. And I told her to delete the photos. Delete them. And I should have told her to show me her phone. I did this time we broke up. Um, okay, okay, I'm gonna take a little break. Talk to chat. What's up, chat? What's up, the three peers looking? Alright. Okay. CJ has to go somewhere. I have to wait for CJ to get back, Landon. I'm just gonna continue talking because, anywho, um, where was I? Where was I? Oh, I asked her, yeah, and then after that, she changed the subject and asked why I called Adele don't. She said, "You don't even know his name. Don't call him my boy toy or a freak because he's not one." Um, he is one. I saw their texts because I'm clever. I'm dumb at sometimes, but I'm pretty clever when it comes to technology and logging into people's stuff. Anyway, I saw the texts. I was like, what the fuck? Because they weren't even dating. They didn't even hold hands, and he was already asking to put it between her cleavage. Dude, you'd rather date that than me, whatever. Anyway, and when the teacher came back over when she was yelling at me, and she started crying, and the teacher made her walk away, and Adele was sitting. Adele was like 10 feet from me. Jasmine was 3 feet from me. He was 10. That guy was nowhere close to me. And when Jasmine walked away, if to keep myself from being mad, I tear up. And when I went to Adele and I said, "Hey Adele, what you gonna do?" And he was like, huh, "How do you know my name?" And I was like, I told him, sorry, her, it's an it. I'm gonna call it an it. I told it if he hurts her in any way, then I will hurt him. And I told him that oh my god, I care for her and I would do anything for her. And sometimes I threatened him, but I was tearing up where I wouldn't get mad and create him, you know. Um, and that's when that ended. Then 4 months later, she texts me, was like, "Hey, I'm sorry for everything. Can we just be friends?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess." I was very dry because I didn't want to show her that I still had feelings. Then like 4 5 days pass, and she's like, "Jeremy, a whole bunch of stuff." You know, she said that she still has feelings for me, and she knows that I moved on because I said I moved on. I was lying. My phone just fell. Dude, I need to hold on to my stuff. And my vape just fell. I can't say that. Anyway, um, where was I? Anyway, yeah. So pretty much we just started telling each other that we missed each other. And the next thing we know, we both got back together. It was mutual. I didn't ask her out. She didn't ask me out. It was mutual. And not even 3 months, dude. Not even 3 months. I'm gonna say at our I did not mean to take that off. At our 2 months, near our two, not like, it was, I'm gonna say 3.5. About 3.5 months, we went to the park. You know, I had a lot of fun at the park because I haven't been to a park in a while. And I was being annoying, you know, being a boyfriend. I was taking rocks from the ground and just laying them on her leg. Okay, do you want me here? Do you want me to go back? Where here? I'm just gonna restart, Landon. I'm so sorry. What was the last thing you heard, CJ? Oh yeah. I remember. So Jasmine started yelling at me, and a teacher came over. She started crying. The teacher walked away with her, and Adele was 10 feet from me. By the way, Jasmine was 3 feet. She has bigger balls than him. That's all I'm saying. And he Landon. This is new information because I keep skipping it on accident. I Not this part. This part, CJ part. Anyway, I'm so sorry. When she walked away with the teacher, I walked over to Adele and said, "So Adele, what are you gonna do?" And he stuttered, full on stuttered. How do you know my name? He said, "How do you know my name?" I was like, "It doesn't matter." And I told him, "CJ, if I get mad, to hold on, to keep myself from getting mad and busting his head against that concrete wall, I tear up, you know, because I was talking about my feelings. I was talking about how I feel about this girl that he's with." And I told him if he hurts her in any way or makes her unhappy, then I will hurt him. I said I would hurt him. And I I don't have the best anger issues. Well, I have okay, it's bad, but I can half the time I can control it, you know? But if you get like above my head and just piss me off, dude, you're fucked. I go fucking cross-eyed and I I can almost overpower my brother, who is 10 times bigger than me. Anyway, and I'm one of those people. If I don't care if it's like, I'm not going to do a fair fight. Fights are not fair. They never will be, and it's just not how life. That's not how life is. So if something is near me, I'm gonna pick it up and smack him in the head with it. Anywho, um, uh, so after I told Adele if he hurts her, I'm gonna hurt him. I stopped I stopped talking to Jasmine. I stopped talking about her. Well, I stopped talking crap about her. I still talk to some of my friends because I needed help. You know, I'm 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 not okay. You know, but I'll be okay. Anyway, um, and so 2 or 3 months passed, and Adele texted me and was like, why you shit talking, bro? And I was like, what do you mean I'm not shit talking? And then starts to threaten me and everything. And I'm like, dude, if you're going to do something, how about you stop texting me? He was texting me while I was in the same gym class as him. I told him if he's going to do something to walk over to me and fucking do it. This guy, he said, I asked him who was I talking shit about? He said, doesn't matter. If you're texting me and threatening me over me shit talking, then it clearly matters. Because I promise I was not shit talking. I didn't say anything bad about Jasmine for 3 months, till now, I guess. And um, where was I? Oh, and Adele was texting me, all of that. Then he blocked me. So I posted on the public story problem out of it. Then he started talking on the story, on a different story. I was in the 2028 story. He was in the 2027 story. Um, Anywho, I've 5 people watching. Yo, who is it? Is it you, Jasmine? Stop watching. Look away. I am. Landon, I love how you spell his name, and I'm gonna start spelling it like that. It is how do you actually spell it? Adal, which is really stupid. I feel like the way you spelled it is better. Anywho, I'm sorry. I'm getting I'm getting off focus. Anywho, I he started texting on the story, shit talking, then saying I was crying when I was talking to him. I wasn't crying. I was tearing up, but I wasn't crying. Um, and for some reason, he's when me and Jasmine first broke up. I got into a call with her sister's boyfriend Harley, and this was like 20 minutes before it happened. I I was sad, I'm a boy, I'm young, I'm gonna cry. I wasn't really crying, I was teared up. I was sad, I sounded sad, I just got done crying. And for some reason, Adele knew. I'm guessing Jasmine told Adele that I was crying on a PlayStation call with Harley. I wasn't crying, I was teared up, man. I was teared up, I was sad, okay? Just lost the love of my life to the stupidest thing. Anyway, So I was like, dude, you're bringing up things that aren't even related to what you're arguing about. And I told him if he's gonna do something, fucking do it. I showed Jody, my stepmom, all these messages, and she said, "Yeah, you told him I was in the right. I did nothing wrong. He was coming on me." Anyway, and he's all talk, and when he's texting, all fucking talk, all talk. Well, and I was at the point where I don't like myself. Okay, I generally hate myself, but I have to live with myself. It's just life. And so I didn't care. I didn't care if I got in trouble, if I died, if I got knocked out. I did not care. I would have if I but I'm not going to throw the first punch. That's not how I was raised. Um I was raised to defend myself. Anywho, after yeah, I and Jasmine's told me to focus on myself, and sure I could focus on myself, but I for me to be happy, I have to make other people happy. It's just in my blood. I just like seeing people happy. Even if I'm having the worst day ever, just seeing someone laugh or smile just makes my day. I'm a caring person, and I can't be selfish. I can't. It's it hurts. I can't handle being selfish. I can't handle knowing that people are not okay, and I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not doing that. You're not going to tell me to be selfish. I'm going to be me. Anywho, um, then after that big thingy fight on the story, I stopped talking to her. Then I found out Adele cheated on her with a furry. I laughed. I laughed. I was like, okay, dude, that's your own fault. I told you from the beginning he is not the one and he's not going to do you good, but don't listen to me. Apparently, I'm always wrong. Ew. Landon said, ew. Um, and when Jasmine first broke up with me, I stopped feeling. I didn't feel love. I didn't feel happiness. I still don't feel like anything. And so I guess I don't know why I don't feel anything. I just don't. Anywho, um, it's because I keep getting off track. I'm so sorry. Anywho is like my word to get back on track. I say anywho. I know. Okay. Um, I'm not meaning to. I when I say anywho, it makes my brain go back to the subject. Okay. Uh, then a few we were broken up for like 4 or 5 months. On the fifth or fourth month, she started texting me, said she was sorry for everything. I said it's okay. It's just I, but I still at this point I still loved her. I mean, I didn't feel anything for anyone, but I knew I still loved her deep down. And when she texted me, all of that, pretty much just telling me she still loved me, still had feelings. I was like, oh my god, I also have feelings for you, still. I never moved on. It was just a lie to help myself. Oh, I need to. I need to back up a few. Um, 4 or 5 days after we broke. Okay, no, 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 no. I'm so sorry. 10 months. 10 months. She tried to break up with me, but then saw that I actually cared about her because I was saying a lot to show that I loved her and that I will do anything in my power to make her happy. And so she was like, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't think we should break up." Blah blah blah. Then a month later, we she broke up with me. Then told me she wanted to break up with me that whole month, but just didn't. Which okay, leading me on much. Anywho, um, 3 or 4 days after we broke up, she texted me. I couldn't, I still can't sleep. I just can't sleep. She texted me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Jeremy, I cut myself and I took a lot of meds. I said, Jasmine, why? And she told me not to freak out. I was freaking out. I told her if she didn't go wake her mother up now, I will call the police and have them go to her. And she went to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. She went to me. She went to me for help. And I helped her. Then she went to the mental hospital for 2 weeks. Whenever she got back, I gave her no apology, like a whole 2 page written back and front, paper about how much I missed her, how much I care about her, and how I would do anything for her. And I bought a bracelet off of TikTok as like a welcome back gift. Just for her. Just, I think, I think she blocked me. I think she blocked me after that, so we didn't talk much. Then after that, that's when the whole Adele thing happened. Then after Adele, um, after no, no, not after Adele. Sorry, after we got back together this time, um, around her 2 months, I was putting rocks on her legs. We went to the park. I haven't been to a park in a while, so I was like, whoa, whoa. So I was having a lot of fun. And me being the boyfriend I am, I was being annoying and just putting rocks on her. And then I ate. The park we went to, the Greenville Park, there was like oak on the ground to make it softer. I ate a piece and she yelled at me, which I would have took as a joke, but she sounded so dead ass. Listen, if I see something on like if I like listen, women make me women, women make me dumb dumb. Anywho, then a while after we argue, but every couple argues. Her parents argue, her sister and her boyfriend argue. It's a normal thing. I I've been trying to communicate better. I feel like I've gotten better at it considering I'm communicating now, not like yelling at you like what about it, I'm communicating. And this is how I was with her. But she kept saying she said I wasn't showing that I loved her, which is crazy considering I told one of my friends that and they said I care a lot for my friends, so she can't even imagine how much I care for someone I'm with. Um Women are very scary. And I do take blame for the mistakes I've made, but I have apologized and did everything in my power to make up for it. And I have made a lot of mistakes, but at this point, I feel like I feel like she has made way more mistakes than I have. And she said there's more bad than good. That's one of the reasons she was breaking up with me. The only bad was you. I was good. You were not. A lot of times when she was upset at me or just at something, I would ask if she was okay. She would tell me, yeah, everything's fine, in like an attitude voice. Then I kept asking, because I wanted to help. And she was like, Jeremy, stop asking. I'm fine. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. So for a week, I ignored her attitude. Even though her attitude hurt my feelings and I didn't like how she was talking to me, I ignored it because I loved her. You know, I didn't want to argue. So around our 3 month, not even, we didn't even make it to 3 months yet. 2 months and like 25 days, I must say. She wanted a break. And I, all she had to tell me was when we first broke up, she never got that break because she went to a mental hospital. She got with some, this isn't my fault, by the way. It's not my fault. She got with someone else when we broke up. You should have took that break, and you should have, you should have had that break. It's not my fault. You did it, and that shouldn't affect me because you don't know how to take a break. Anywho, um, she wanted a break, but her break was confusing. I asked her if what kind of break, and she was like, a break from calling. So I was like, are we done, or is it just like we're still together, we're just not talking much? She said, I don't know. And I said, oh, okay, take your time to think about it, being kind. And 2 days passed, I asked again. She says, I don't know. Then I was like, Jasmine, I'm not rushing you, but the longer you take, the more the more I can't handle it. And so it got to the point where I broke up with her. I said, Jasmine, I'm sorry, we're done. Your break makes no sense and I can't handle it. And we ended on good terms. We were friends, all of that. Then, um, then I still texted her and stuff because I wanted to make sure she was okay. And instead of last time we were completely done. No, I love you, no nothing. This time we could say it. We were allowed to say I love you to each other until she said we couldn't. Which she said, I am trying to figure something out so we can work in the future because her mother doesn't think we should be together right now. Because we don't get along, which makes no fucking sense considering she was arguing with her husband like 3 times that 1 week. Anywho, um, um, yeah, it's normal for a married couple, but just imagine how like it's better to argue when you're a couple and not married because then you can get all the problems out first. Get all the hard stuff out first. Um, oh, um, and I told her how I felt. I told her that I feel like she just doesn't love me anymore. She hasn't been showing me that she loved me. All of that, trying to communicate with her, tell her how I was feeling. And she says, Jeremy, I can't do this right now. It's like, I'm just saying how I'm feeling. We started arguing. Then I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Then I started comforting her, telling her everything's going to be okay. We'll be okay in the future. The texts I sent you, Landon, and the texts I sent you, CJ, all of that. Then her saying, I'm sorry, Jeremy, I have to block you. She blocked me on messages and Snap and TikTok, but didn't block me on PlayStation and said, yeah, we can still chat on the PlayStation. I said, That's what I said. I said, Jasmine, that makes no sense, and honestly, it's stupid as fuck. I really don't know what you're doing or like why you're doing this, but it's not okay. And I told her I'm blocking you on this, and no, I didn't tell her I didn't. I told her to unblock me now because I am not. We're not doing this. If we're gonna work out, then we're gonna communicate. Um, are you Lisa? I said, uh, when Jasmine blocked me but didn't block me on. I told her not to block me because if we're gonna work out, we need to communicate, and blocking me is not how we're gonna work out. Yeah, and so she unblocked me. Then I was like, a few days passed, and she was still showing that she did not give a fuck about me. So I was like, okay, whatever, Jasmine. I generally don't know. This what I'm about to say sounds really mean, but like it hurt. I didn't feel good saying this. I didn't want to say it, but I needed to know how. I needed her to know how I was feeling. I said, Jasmine. I told her. I asked her, how could you do this? Why are you doing this? I don't deserve this at all. I don't deserve you doing this. And I and yeah, so all that, and I think we're all cut up now. That's my life of a horror. Oh no, Landon, let me go back a few. There is this kid on her bus named Dylan. Dylan is in elementary school. Dylan asked Jasmine out while Dylan asked me and Jasmine out while we were still together. Huh? Oh yeah, you CJ and Jasmine ride the same bus with Dylan. Um, if you see Dylan, can you punch him in the face for me? I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. Anyway, um, Dylan was like, when me and Jasmine were together, we adopted Dylan as our child. So I was his father, imaginary father, and Jasmine's his imaginary mother. You might not think much about this, but me personally, I think it's just weird as fuck. Um, so when Dylan asked her out, when me and Jasmine were together, I told Jasmine, I trust you, Jasmine, and whatever you want, if you want to block him, if you want to keep him added, do it. I don't mind. And then, like two, 2 or 3 days ago, me and Jasmine were talking, and I asked her if she liked anybody. And she said, I like this one kid, but you're going to get upset at me. And I said, I'm not going to get upset. She said she had a teeniest, I don't care if it's the teeniest fucking crush, it's still a crush. She said she had a crush on Dylan. And I said, Jasmine, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? First of all, he's not even in your grade, and that's just weird as hell. And and I have the right to be mad about that. That's like now I'm thinking she broke up with me for him. And so argued with her a bit, blah blah blah. And said, okay, whatever, Jasmine. We can be friends, but I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. But if you generally believe that we will work out in the future, then I will keep trying. And even though I didn't want to, I forgave her and kept rolling. And then I tried to build an iron farm. It didn't work, so I broke it and built another one. The end. that's the last thing that happened. And I want to say I'm doing better without her. I mean, yeah, I miss her and all that, but like, I don't need her. I really don't need her. I she told me to be she told me to pretty much I told her, by the way, I didn't include this on accident. I told her that she was selfish for wanting to leave me because she wasn't okay. That's not my fault that you're not okay. I'm here trying to help you and you're going to leave me for it? Okay, whatever. Um I think that's pretty much it. I was mean. I've had so much anger just build up in me, and I just couldn't handle her stupidity anymore. I couldn't deal with it. Yeah, and I'm talking. I said, ugh. I say talking. There's this one girl I'm talking to, not as like a dating thing. I want to date her, but I don't think she feels the same about me. Um, and I just don't know what to do anymore, man. I've done everything I can, and if she's not going to show that she loves me, then I'm going to have to move on. I Landon, I don't know if I sent you this video to show that I moved on. The very first thing I got her was a Lego necklace. When I also had one, when you put them together, it made a heart. She threw hers away, but I kept mine to show that I still loved her. Um, and a few days ago, I took a video of me blowtorching it to show that I'm done with her, and that is my heart disintegrating. She has generally hurt me way more than needed to, and I I couldn't take it anymore. It's just it's fucked up, you know. Um, the stream's gonna end. I'm gonna. Why do I have Assassin's Creed? Why is every game you share screen just goes straight into my thing? I thought you had to share play. I'm probably gonna play Death Stranding.